All right, I have a negative divided by a negative. Negative divided by negative. I have one negative, two negatives. That's going to be positive, right? Positive, negative, negative, positive. Okay, step two. All right, let's change these to improper fractions, big heads. Okay, and I'm actually going to ignore the signs as well. So how do we change this? Well, we're going to do 5, well, 3 first. 3 times 5 plus 2. Denominator times the whole number plus the numerator. And that goes all over the original denominator, which is 3. Okay, and then before we do any flipping, right, let's keep it as division right now. We're going to do 2 times 2 plus 1. Denominator times the whole number plus the numerator. Keep it over the original denominator. So this is going to all change, okay, to 3 times 5 plus 2. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17 thirds divided by 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2. Okay, so that's step 2 done. We've changed them to improper fractions, big heads. Step 3, ignore the signs. We already did that. And divide as usual. How do we divide? We do the keep, change, and then the flip. Keep, change, flip. So let's keep this fraction the same. 17 thirds. Change it to multiplication. And then flip the second fraction. 5 over 2 becomes 2 over 5. And then we can just multiply. 17 times 2 is 34. 3 times 5 is 15. So step 3 is done. Step number 4, let's simplify. That means we got to put it in lowest terms and change it back to a mixed number because it is a big head. Okay, so can we divide 34 and 15 by the same number? They won't be divided by 2. They cannot be divided by 3. And 5 doesn't work, so this is it. So now we got to change it back to a mixed number. 34 divided by 15. Okay, write down your 15 times tables. 15, 30, 45. 45 is too big. That's too much. We're going to use 30. Okay, we're going to take out 30. That means I took out 2 sets of 15. 2 sets of 15 is 30. That leaves me with my remainder as 4. 2 remainder 4. Remember in that last video, we do not like remainders. Okay, so, or we do not like to write it as remainders, so we write it as a mixed number. 2 and 4, that's the remainder, over the original denominator, 15. Okay, 2 and 4 15ths. Remember, it is positive, so let's just write our answer right there. And sometimes circling it is very helpful for your teacher to know what the answer is. All right, let's try another one. All right, 12 and 5/6 divided by -4 and 7/12. Try it by yourself. See if you can do it. All right, step 1. What is the sign? What is the sign? All right, we have a positive, we have a negative. One positive divided by negative, or if it was the other way, negative divided by positive, we would be negative. So that my answer is going to be negative. Okay, step 2. Let's change the mixed numbers to improper fractions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this a little bit quicker, right? So I'm going to go 6 times 12. So I'm going to write it like this. 6 times 12 plus 5. Okay, so 6 times 12 is 72 plus 5 is 77. So I'm changing that one, 77 over 6. Okay, let's keep it as at division right now. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is 12 times 4 plus 7. 12 times 4 is 48. 48 plus 7 will give me 55. So I get 55 over 12. Okay, so I just changed both of these to improper fractions. Okay, that's step 2 done. Step 3. Let's divide. Keep change flip. Okay, so we're going to change this to 77 over 6. That stays the same. Keep change to the division to multiplication, and then flip it. 12 over 55. All right, and then we're going to multiply. All right, before we do that, I'm going to tell you, imagine if we did 77 times 12. 77 times 12, that's a huge number. We're going to get 924. Okay, and then we got 6 times 55. That's going to be another big number. So imagine trying to deal with, 924 and something. So can you cross simplify? Okay, look at my two numbers. If I cross it, let's look at the first one. Let's actually do 6 and 12. If I had 12 over 6, how would that simplify? Well, I know I could divide both of them by 6. Right? So 12 divided by 6 is 2. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Okay, I get 2 over 1. So the 12 becomes a 2. The 6 becomes a 1. That's a lot easier. Okay, but wait, there's more. 77 and 55. I can change them as well. Right? What number can I divide 77 and 55 by? I can divide them both by 11. That will give me 7/5. That's so much easier to deal with, right? Than 77 times 12, 7/5. So what we just did, we kind of did the lowest term, simplifying right here, but it will make your life easier. 7 times 2 is 14. 1 times 5 is 5. Right now you don't have to simplify this. It's already simplified. Okay, you want to double check to make sure it's fully simplified, and this one is. So step 3 is done. Step 4, we still need to change it back to a mixed number. Okay, so 14 divided by 5. How many times can 5 go into 14? 5, 10, 15. There's my 5 times table. 15 is too much, right? So I'm going to use 10. I'm going to take out 10. That means I have taken out 2 sets of 5. 2 times 5, right? So 2 sets of 5. And then my remainder will be 4. So 2 remainder 4. So that means 14/5 equals 2 and 4/5, right? That's the 4 is the remainder. That's not my answer though. Remember, we said our answer was going to be negative. So the answer is -2 and 4/5.